2 hours was one of the most like uncomfortable, like weird streams of all time, bro. Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream. MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? MrBeast. Exactly. We're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, like, this stream was just excruciating, bro.
Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have been doing well. And as you guys saw right there, Jynxzi and a whole lot of other content creators are all calling out MrBeast. And this is another day on the internet where MrBeast, Jimmy, whatever you want to know him by or call him by, he is always somehow getting himself into some hot drama, into some hot waters, and sometimes it's his fault, sometimes it's not. But this is just another case of creators and ideologies and beliefs and opinions clashing. That's really all it is, because Jynxzi does acknowledge in the intro that, hey, what Team Water is doing, the cause of it, is great. But the way that MrBeast does it and how he gets credit is what made him feel uncomfortable, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you guys have been doing well. It's Limbo here. And if you're wondering where I've been for the last week now with the Call of Duty content, where I've been at with the YouTube videos and the streams, I'll explain all of it later on. And we're going to be talking about a new upload schedule, a new stream schedule, and the new content I'm going to be producing for this channel. First off, I want to say thank you guys for all the love and support on the past couple of videos on these commentary, internet drama videos. I've been enjoying doing these a lot, so it's been awesome to see all the support. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button with noties on, because I stream and upload here on YouTube basically daily, all right? But let's get into the whole meat of this drama here, all right? Who is in the right and who's in the wrong? In my opinion, looking at the clips that Jynxzi had, Stable Ronaldo had, even Adin Ross had, and seeing what their communities have saying, I don't think anybody's in the right or the wrong, right? So let me explain what I mean by that. MrBeast's entire cause and entire purpose with Team Water is to change people's lives, right? With giving them better water, giving them better resources so that they can live better, okay? He literally says, we were streaming in front of hundreds of thousands of people and the clips got millions of views, so they did get quote-unquote credit. Regardless, I don't feel bad for asking multi-millionaires publicly to help people drinking dirt water get access to clean water so that they can live longer. That's MrBeast's entire response to the drama from both Jynxzi, from Adin Ross, who's basically his streaming partner during that entire campaign, and also Stable Ronaldo. He said, yo, I understand, but at the same time, they got millions of views, they got millions of exposures, which is very true, and all he did was ask them for money. And I think when MrBeast puts it like that, he's obviously positioning himself as the good guy, as the hero, which he is. I think every streamer involved in this drama that's speaking out against MrBeast, that are in speaking of support of MrBeast, I think they're all in the good, but I think it's just a clash of ideologies and beliefs on how things like charity or donating money or raising money for a foundation or for a cause is done, all right? Let me give you guys an example. If you were pressured live on the street while you're walking back to your car to donate X amount of money in front of people, let's say your colleagues, your loved ones, etc., you're pressured to donate. Like, you are literally being pressured to donate. And the situation that Stable Ronaldo brought up was the fact that FaZe Rug initially wanted to only donate 10,000, and then MrBeast pressured him in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers, and now millions as well. When the clip was posted, he pressured FaZe Rug to donate an additional 10,000. And I understand that, hey, 20,000 to FaZe Rug is probably chump change, but still, that's 20,000 fucking balloons. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 20,000 fucking clams. That is not light on anybody's bank account. But at the same time, I think the cause that it went to was great, right? But the way that it was done was so, I wouldn't even say malicious. It was just done in a shitty way for the streamer. And you know, I think what people that are speaking out against MrBeast, are going against him, are saying is that what you're trying to do is good, but the way that you're doing it is leaving a sour taste in my mouth. All right. And I think for Jynxzi, for somebody that deals with a lot of shit sometimes and, you know, has crash outs, he obviously did not like being on camera, being forced to feel like he had to donate. Because if he says no, he's in a shitty situation where his idea, his brand, his business is basically ruined, because people are going to clip it and say Jynxzi does not want to donate X amount of money, right? But at the same time, in internet history and internet lore, when something bad happens to a content creator, it dies out in like a week or two, right? like let's just be honest here, it dies out, and nobody really seems to remember, and nobody seems to really, you know, understand anymore, and people just seem to forget, right? Which kind of does suck, but that's just the internet, you know? So I think if Jynxzi or Ronaldo or even Adin Ross didn't donate as much as they were were originally going to, then they would have been fine. People would have roasted them at the time being, but I think at the end of the day, because the reality of the situation is that when MrBeast brings on all these content creators and streamers, they're bringing on their brands and businesses as well, right? Like these guys, like Jynxzi, like Adin Ross, like Stable Ronaldo, like MrBeast, they're businesses, guys. Like they've gotten to that point of the upper echelon of the social media world where they're able to turn themselves from a brand into a business that's making money. And anytime you're in any business, no matter the niche, no matter whatever the fuck you're getting into business for, your first and main goal is to make money, right? So how the fuck are you supposed to make money if your image, your likeness, or your brand, or your creator yourself is in some hot drama and getting canceled? Oh my god, this is such a shitty situation, but it's also like a whatever situation, because this is coming out months after the Team Water campaign. And fun fact about me, I was a part of the Team Water campaign. I didn't get shit, you know, raised at all. I don't got motion like that, but it was cool to be sponsored and be recognized by MrBeast's team. I don't even know how they found my channel, but either way, I think to conclude all this, I see and I agree where Jynxzi, Stable Ronaldo, and Adin Ross are coming from, but at the same time, for MrBeast, I see why he simply does not give a fuck, right? All these guys that he had on stream, from Logan Paul, XQC, and others, are making millions and millions of dollars with their businesses as their brand or their side businesses, or some of them are just gambling millions of dollars every single day, right? I just think the way that MrBeast got the money funded and got it donated was in a weird way, because you're basically pressuring other businesses and other creators to donate. And yeah, they can say no, but at the same time, with how much influence and how much views that these clips and streams were getting, if you say no to a certain amount, people are gonna be like, you're a full-time content creator, why are you saying no? Like, no matter what the streamers were going to donate, if they didn't donate more, if MrBeast had asked, they were gonna get fucked in the ass by the communities, you know? And that ruins their entire content, that ruins their entire brand and business, and they eventually lose their viewers. And without the viewers, they can't make their money. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I just don't know. Like, there's no right or wrong answer. You could be on MrBeast's side and still be right and still be wrong. You could be on Jynxzi, Adin Ross, and Stable Ronaldo's side and still be wrong and right. It's just the internet. It's just internet drama at the end of the day. And I think as viewers, as people a part of either community, we just got to realize that, hey, that's their opinion. This is my opinion. It's okay if we differ, because no matter what, the goal was met. You know, Team Water raised, you know, new water, new money, and basically changed a lot of people's lives with giving them clean water so they can live longer. So, yeah. But before we end off, let me talk about where I've been at. It's going to be really quick, really short. So if you truly do care about me, thank you for watching this video this far. I'm going to be uploading 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, streaming 3 to 4 times a week as well on random days. If you guys have noties on, you'll get my notifications, so turn those noties on. And when it comes to Call of Duty content, I just don't give a fuck about it anymore. I have no passion to do it. I have no passion to play the game, and I have no passion to talk shit about it. Because at the end of the day, Activision, Call of Duty, the people running the show, they don't give a fuck. And I'd rather talk about internet drama and contribute to a conversation that's actually meaningful, because for a lot of conversations and pieces of drama on the internet, you can learn to be better than that person that's in the drama. So, yeah, that's just my philosophy on it. But if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, See you guys next Wednesday. Peace. We're back, baby.